Hello everyone. It has been a while, roughly 2 years since we have played Bad North on the channel, but as one of the series that did the best, we're bringing it back, and with some new updates. So I'm very excited to get back into this, and I hope you all are as well. So let's hop right into a new series here. I got a couple campaigns. I did play recently, just about 13 days ago, but I believe this was our last campaign, right? So we're going to start a new campaign, and they have these difficulties. You can go hard, normal, and easy. We're just going to be hopping on normal for the sake of this Season 2 playthrough here. And we're allowed to pick these new starting items here, so we can sort of select these, but we can't equip them. We can only equip these, so it is a little random. So we could guess, theoretically go no item, but this is the only item they allow us to get, and it's not bad. It allows us, I believe, twice per turn, so that is rather nice. And giving it this trait is nice. The collector is okay. It gives you 50% discount on all item upgrades, so it's not bad. I might actually go with that one because I don't necessarily want the popular. It only gives +1, but having the discount, that's going to be big, at least for the beginning. So popular is nice for this guy. Sharp weapons is okay. It does double damage, right? Or increased damage, not necessarily double. But you know, they have, you know, these reduced knockback and stun effects, but I think I'm probably going to go with popular on this one and probably make this guy my archer. So I'm not going to allow the restarts because I think it just kind of takes away from the aspects of the game. But we're going to be hopping right in here. Let's see. And it's going to generate. So it's going to be fun to hop into this, and I'm hoping we can finish it out this time. I know last time, the finale, we kind of left off on a place where we didn't necessarily beat the game. I really would like to beat it with y'all. So, moving here. So we start off, and all of our troops are these basic, you know, sword guys, I guess. Since this guy's got popular, he can get an extra 2, which is nice. This guy's just sitting at the 9. We got 11 here. So every time you select your units, you can see it slows down time as well. And when these boats land, they knock back your troops. But if you send the troops through, it's a little better than just sending them to the exact square. It's like they landed here, but since I sent them through, it did a little better here. And it's not like your troops don't get XP from killing them. So it doesn't matter if this guy does nothing. If I set him up there, I won't get any difference. I'll still be able to upgrade him just as much as the other guy, which I will be doing because he is half off all upgrades. So that is big. I'm going to move these guys back, make sure they doesn't get hit by this landing here, which would be nice. We can converge 2 at once. Hop here, just like that. This is going to be obviously pretty easy right off the bat. And normally we wouldn't be able to upgrade right off the bat because this just 4 isn't necessarily enough to do that. However, with this half off, that's big, right? So, and this guy can be deployed twice. We will be upgrading him. Half price items. Oh, the items are half price. Interesting. Don't necessarily know how that plays into it, but wow. Yeah, I don't know what that means. That's interesting. Huh. Maybe, who knows? We'll figure it out as we go along. Not necessarily sure how that plays into it, but we're going to be hopping into the second island here. And we still have only 2 guys. But I think we're just fine. As the game goes on, if you watch the last playthrough, you can see different troops, you can grab and things like that. But for now, we're just kind of stuck with these basic melee troops. This 9 should be just fine, just sufficient to get these 3. So I'm going to try my best to not slow this down as much as possible. And these early islands, I might just skip through a little bit, just to save some time. Alright, so we passed this island, just finished up. We almost lost this guy, but that's okay. We're going to see if we can upgrade this double deployed guy right up to the swordsman. That's probably going to be the move, at least what we're going for here. So, not bad. Half-priced items. Honestly, I have no idea what that means. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. These have the mystery troops. So I think what I might do next is, I think pick up. We'll see, because this guy can go again, right? But we get an extra troop here. You know, I think I'm just going to play a little safe. We're going to go here and here because we have the time. So we're going to hop here. Let's go here first. Yeah, we'll do that. Now I'm just going to go with this guy. We're not going to deploy him. We're gonna be a little risky, but I think we'll be all right for the most part. I think this should be fine because that means that we can take on the next island or the next turn. So I will leave this island, and as we get more on these more difficult ones, I will cut out a little less and less of the battles. But you know, as we go through, we just got to make sure that we're doing all right, trying to keep our guys alive. It does get a little hard as it goes on. However, at these early stages, I think it's just going to be archers and these main guys. Hopefully not too bad. Shouldn't be anything we can handle. I'll do my best not to slow down as much as possible. I tend to take the time to think by clicking and slow, but don't necessarily need that so much here as, well, these are the early islands. As it does get a little more advanced, we can take that time to slow it down. So what we can do, if I wanted to, I could toss this guy into the healing for the building. I don't necessarily need to do that right now, and I probably won't. Just for the sake of keeping enough troops to effectively deal with all these guys, right? So we're doing fine here. I'm not too concerned about this island. I think that was the right play. Letting, oh, perfect, they can shield guys. That would be a little tough here. So hopefully we have enough. We got 8 and they have 4, so that should be enough to deal with it. It might be a little close. I think we're going to have to do one of these situations here and kind of surround it and hope they come in. This might actually head back here because this might bounce my troops back just a little bit. Just like that. To take out them. So we lost one guy, but as long as the guys with the flags live, we are just fine. So we can't lose everyone in the unit, or else we're going to lose that unit permanently. So we gain another guy, and the risk kind of paid off. Now we get a second island in the same turn. So I hope you kind of see how this works here a little bit. You can use multiple guys for different islands and things like that. Oops. Really quick, I want to upgrade this guy. I'm going to send him to be an archer, right? That will be good. So, with the archers, especially for this one, since there's no one with shields, they're very overpowered. Well, not very, because they're not very accurate, especially at these lower levels, but they help out so much. It's unbelievable how much they help. Over here, and there. Oh, see right here, no shields, these archers will do a very good job, especially with 11 of them. So we'll watch them take their shot. Killed one. Not very accurate, but the whole boat's gone, just like that. So at these low levels, it's very nice to have these archers. That's why it's nice to do multiple islands at a time. Especially with the fact that we have these shield men protecting. I'm not worried about these archers dying here. So, now there's a good chance I'll take out at least half of these guys. Right there, at least one's gone, now 2. So, 2 out of the 3 are gone. The shields. And we still have one shield, so really doing good right now. But again, as you can see, they're not very accurate. They can still take out 2 there. These guys are coming. So, we won this island. We get an extra 4 points per that turn, and all of our commanders should be used. It should be completely there. So we used this guy twice. We used him once. We used him once right here. What I'm actually going to do, I'm trying to think. We're going to go next turn before we upgrade him. I want to think about, I think they might be introducing archers here. So with that in mind, and these are shield men here, these guys with the helmet here. So those archers are not very effective against shield men, so we might only be doing 1 this turn. We might honestly be skipping this because I don't feel like I need to do that. But I think we're going to upgrade him to Swordman. And the reason I'm doing that is because, especially the Swordman with the shields, these infantry are a lot more beneficial early game when they have that shield. Spearmen get a little bit better as we move on here, right? So we're going to hop here. And this should just be archers and the normal guys. So I'm going to deploy all of them. Because I'm not going to mess around with anything here. Especially since the shields, archers, are not, there's no shield weapons, it's just the normal guys. But you don't want to let the archers get close to these. And the archers can even take out you guys with shields, especially these lower levels. Their shields are very tiny, so it's gotta be a little careful, right? But your archers will lose to these archers, because these ones are a little more accurate. But then we're coming in. You see, even the archers are very good on these units that don't have shields or any protection like that. So I'm gonna toss it over here. It's actually a very similar map to the last one we just played, which is kind of interesting, I guess. But we'll see here, we'll have them come in. Gotta be careful our archers don't get targeted. It's good to move our players up here because these archers get targeted, we could lose one. It's not like if we lose it, we're going to get back because the units always spawn as full the next cycle from the main map. But just as it gets later in the game, I really don't want to lose any troops if we don't have to. Right? So this isn't so important that we don't lose troops. Which is good. You know, these big houses give us 3, these units 2, and the tiny little houses give us 1. I don't think we've actually had any 1 yet. Interesting. As we move on, you can see on the map, they get progressively bigger. The really big ones, there's one that's even bigger than this, and that's a checkpoint, right? So we're going to proceed to the next turn here, because I don't want to take a chance with this. So we can think about this. They have archers and they have these normal guys, right? It doesn't really pay to try and do double or to double dip it, but I could try and see what these guys have going on here. I might take a risk. I think that's going to be the move here, is to take a risk. I'm not going to play Arlene. We're going to see how this goes. This will be interesting for sure, because we're going to have to play our archers well. We're going to have to play our shieldmen as well as we possibly can. But the good news is that there's only one way up here, right? So sometimes you can look at the map and you can be like, okay, I'll take the risk because the island is so favorable to what I'm trying to do here, right? And I'm trying to squeeze 2 turns out of this one, so there's no reason why we're doing this here. It should pay off, hopefully. Especially since I don't think that's exactly. See, you don't ever want to get situations like this because you lose a guy really easily and peel off like that. That's okay. Generally want to send him down, but I'll just let him come up. Let's see. Yeah, these archers will stay down here, and these archers will be just fine. Perfect. And so see, I lost a shield man because they're not always 100% effective. These shields aren't because they're so small, right? See how they're double targeting here? This is very good. This is exactly what we have happen. I'm going to send them down to deal with as a group. Otherwise, we could lose some, strictly because you can select that square there that they're heading there, but we don't want to lose anything here. Because I don't think this is the final wave. This is the final wave. This might be the second to last. But, so, again, these smaller shields don't necessarily mean they won't get targeted. So, we're actually going to head over here. We have to deal with these archers fast because these archers will not hold off these guys too long. Oh, that's a very lucky shot, taking out these big. That's actually huge. Archers are cleaning house right now. And now we're going to head back here because we have to get up here and we have to protect our archers. Perfect. We didn't lose any archers, which is actually impressive. Actually, yeah, lost one. That's okay, though. Again, they'll completely recover next time. Ring of Command is huge. Okay. That is big, right? So Ring of Command... What do we got? Okay, so this did not pay off because they have shields, archers, and... So we're going to need all of our troops for that, possible. But we could take on double shields with our double shields. I think that might be what I do. Because even if we go back, we can head forward here, right?
Yep.
But what I was talking about this Ring of Command, this allows you to get a maximum of 12 for the squad size. So it's not necessarily good for this because he's already popular, so he's already got 11, right?
Yep.
So I might just toss this on here, or I might wait until we get a spearman because we already have a little bit going for us when it comes to shields. So I think I'm going to wait with this because it's good to have. I think I'm going to wait. It's tough. You know? No, I'm going to go. Okay, and I'm also, because of that, I think I'm actually going to upgrade this. I'm going to leave the smaller group, or the smaller group's going to get the better upgrade first. The bigger group has more people, if that makes sense. So I'm still going to deploy these double, and this should definitely help out in this. And there's that one small house I was talking about. That's only worth 1 gold. The really good thing about this island, though, is that there's only really 2 places to come up here and so even if they land here, they gotta come over and mess around with that. So not ideal for them. For this large group, should be able to easily take out those 3. I'm not very concerned with that. Honestly speaking, I could probably just let them come up here. Take them right here. Yeah, I think that's the move. It'll let my guys get a little more. Yeah, perfect. Off the back. Perfect. Didn't lose anyone. So that's ideal. I'm gonna let these guys take care of this. There's only one way they can go up is down here. So that's gonna be the move right there. Alright. And for some reason these guys they were not too willing to kill that entire boat. That's okay though. I'm gonna let these guys come up here as well. And we're already at the final wave. This is a very quick island. Usually they will be if it's only 4, so like the less it's worth, generally speaking, you're gonna have a little less time and stuff. So I lost 1 guy, not too big of a deal. If this is the only part of the final wave, I'm not really concerned about this at all. I have like 20 troops here or something to beat these guys. So not concerned. Perfect island defense. That is exactly what you want to see in that situation. That's perfect. Alrighty. So, I think we're going to last one turn. I think this is going to be our last island today. Which is alright. I think that gives us a good spot, but I think next time we're going to try and work up to here. But we're going to see how this island goes here. This might be a challenge. I think this is a good pinnacle though. We got all 3 new enemies that we found today. We haven't quite reached the heavies yet. That is a-okay. I'm not quite ready for the heavies yet. Well, maybe I'm ready, but I'm fine. I don't have to beat them yet. The heavies do suck. Big time suck. So these guys' shields are a little better, so they're going to be able to do a little better against these archers, which is fun. So I'm going to move them forward. That way, that's not archers, because they're a little fun forward here. So, we actually lost. Send our archers up here, and we're actually not going to defend anything except this corridor. I don't think these archers might be able to target up here, so we will send this guy. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. So the archers do come to provide supporting fire here, so they can actually hit these shield guys if they're in a bad spot, which is kind of what you aim for. You aim to engage with these, and then your shield kind of goes down a little bit. And I lost one. See, these shields are so ineffective. These ones are a lot more effective, right? But we're 12 guys here. So. Oh, yes, the mighty one archer. Hello. Yeah, so this is the kind of thing that you're like, what the hell are they doing with this? Because it's like, this isn't anything. I mean, there's a lot of boats, and it kind of confuses you. But at the same time, it's just, you can sort of manage it so well. Because all you really need is like 2 troops. Because this takes care of this. this is really the key. That's the big offense. Not those little boats. So this will be quite a bit to deal with, but I think we'll be just fine. Especially those archers raining down a little bit. It's just that. Again, 20 guys on the floor and 11 archers supporting it. So it's only, yeah, see, this is one of those cases. It's only worth 3 gold, but I guess they wanted to throw all the enemies at us. It's quite a few that we killed. So, alright. And no heavy enemies there. So I guess we'll have to tackle heavies next time, and we'll look at more upgrades in the future. I won't be touching these upgrades yet, but in the future I will be. Alright, so next episode we're going to be looking to grab another hero by expanding up this way, and we're hopefully going to be attempting to get some heavies killed in the next episode. But I hope you all enjoyed today. It's good to be back playing Bad North again, and hopefully we can finalize this out with a good win at the end. If you enjoyed, please let me know, and I will see you all next time.